Hello everybody and welcome back to the Dark Red Gaming Club. Yes, it's been a while. I have not posted anything yet. I'm very sorry. I just been having a bit of a tough time. I didn't do kind of well at college. I had a kind of a mid-Christmas, and New Year's was definitely not the best for me. So let me just say this. Happy New Year's at least, a late one at best. And goodbye to 2022. I'm not gonna miss it. That was my worst year. Definitely my worst year, in my opinion. I hope this year is better than that one. Now I'm gonna say a bit more about the about the new year, and to say which of the years was my favorite. Of all of these years that right now I've been, 2021 is, in my opinion, the best year for me. That was when I got a lot of good things, and I went to Colorado to visit my aunt, and I did a lot of things. That's why that's the year's my favorite, because I had a lot to do, and every positive thing came that year. This year of 2022, that was not the case for me. That was a step down. So yeah. So that same year we got Sonic Frontiers, which is the picture you now see of Sonic and Knuckles with the logo in it. Now let me just say that I may show a gameplay of it one day, but right now I don't have the necessary requirements for that, because I don't have the equipment for that. And yeah. So I will first review what I think of Sonic Frontiers as a Sonic game. So yeah, I am a Sonic fan, like a lot of people are, and I was actually one of those people who were actually not that hype up for this game, because I was waiting mostly for the reviews to say if it's a good game or not. Because if it's bad, I was not gonna buy it. But the critics give this game some sort of middle of spot. So I decided to try it out to see what's this game bringing. I've been seeing gameplays of other people. I already got spoiled with the story and with the writer Ian Flynn, which I'm so happy they picked that dude. Ian Flynn, please just stay in Sega just stay as the Sonic writer for the games, please. Do it for the comics, but also do it for this game. You were a great writer. The story was actually pretty good. I'll explain later. Yeah. Sonic Frontiers came out on November. That's the same time where Pokemon Scarlet and Violet came. I got those games too. I thought they were fine, although their graphic glitches are very notable, and it is a bit dumb. But yeah. I'm not talking about Pokemon now. I'm talking about Sonic. Yeah. I got the game on Christmas, and I enjoyed it. I had some ups and downs with the game, which I'll explain later, but yeah. I also am addressing about the reminders of the DLC that's coming out, which I'm actually hyped for, considering so many things that are being brought. And most important, and one more thing that I will announce it later. So the reason why I'm not talking about Sonic Frontiers right now is because I have played it just a bit. I haven't finished it yet, but remember, I saw already everybody's gameplay, so I know what to expect from it. But I am blind in a bit of some levels. I'm right now at the volcano level where Tail is supposed to be trapped. I still haven't freed Tails yet. Like, that is stupid. I haven't freed Tails yet. I freed Knuckles and I freed Amy already, and I haven't yet for Tails. Poor him. Yeah. So we're gonna talk first about the story, which, let me just tell you, again, Ian Flynn is the best writer for Sonic. Like, he has such a care. This story here was absolutely amazing. It's not perfect by all means, don't get that thing wrong. It's not perfect, but I can at least see this game and say the story was definitely better than Forces. Yeah, I am those people on the Warzone that Forces is bad. Like, that's a game that I hate. Like, of all Sonic games, I hate that one. And people are gonna kill me for this, but I hate 06, but I love what is wrong with me? I hate Forces, but I love 06, Sonic 06. People are gonna kill me. because I love that game, and that game is for people's standards is so bad. But I don't enjoy that game for its gameplay. No, I enjoy it for anything else. Anyways, the story is focused around this Starfall Islands, where first Eggman goes to access the power of the Asians, which in turns the AI called Sage takes him to cyberspace, where the reason why she did that is because of a protocol of protection. Then Sonic, Tails, and Amy appear, and they also get trapped in cyberspace. Sonic was eventually the only one who got out of that, because his power seems to be so great and his speed that he was able to get out. It's almost near impossible by the game standards. Then this mysterious voice appears, which I actually like the voice acting on that one. Let me just say, of course, the voice acting for Sonic is changed. Not by they changed the actor, they just that he toned his voice down a bit. I think he had a rough year maybe. But I don't hate the voice. It's just that it's not Sonic when I hear that. Anyway, Sonic then goes to the first island to find Amy, free her, and then trying to collect the Chaos Emeralds to fight the Titans. This goes the same to every single island, so I don't have to say everything about it. Just hear what I said, and then your head at Knuckles and Tails for each island. So yeah, the story overall is actually pretty simple and everything. You just have Sonic freeing his friends, then fighting this character by the name of Sage, who's revealed to be one of Eggman's creations, but he treats it as a daughter figure. Which, let me just say, when I heard that gimmick of those two, I was like, what? Like, I screamed to say, like, wow, are you serious? They're going for this? And for Eggman of all people. Like, yeah, Sonic wouldn't make sense, or any character, but it's just surprising that they did this for Eggman of all people. Wow. So yeah, we have so many levels. This is an open world game where Sonic can go wherever he wants with no limitations. And a lot of people, before the game was released, people criticized it as Breath of the Wild. Zelda Breath of the Wild. Sorry. And I had to kindly disagree with that criticism, because yes, it's an open world, but have you all forget that how many games there are open worlds as well? I mean, there are lots. I say Mario Odyssey, and as well many others like Super Mario 3D World Bowser's Fury, which I haven't talked about that game. I don't think I'll ever show a gameplay. I'm still not even close to done with that game, and I just find that one difficult. Anyway, and then after that, we get this problem with Sonic where every time he frees all of his friends, he absorbs the cyber energy, which is consuming his body. And after the fourth island, they announced that there were 5, but I'm just being realistic. They're just 3. They just put 3 places in one island, which is the first island. That's for me a lazy way to promote that. And I mean, they lied again. Like, I don't know what to think of the Sonic team anymore, or Sega. I mean, they ruined 06, and that game I actually like it. I am admitting about the glitches and stuff, but I don't hate that game particularly. I know it's bad, but I mean, I don't call it like necessarily horrible. Okay, so yeah, one of my favorite things about this game is actually that you do for the combat. I think my favorite thing about it here is the combat system, and mostly the levels they have for us. And I'm not talking about cyberspace, I'm talking about that later. I think I really like the levels that we have around. I mean, the worlds are really cool. They look beautiful, to be honest. Everything looks realistic, which is really cool. But I mean, how many times have they done this? Can they just do something with with the style of Sonic like they did with Green Hills and everything? Like they even brought that zone back like again. I'm sick of that. I'm sick that they bring Green Hill. Can they just bring it for the first level and that was it? Just as a tutorial? Seriously, they did this in the cyberspace levels where each one is a reference to a level like from Unleashed or Generations, which that's one of the reasons why I wanted to play as well, because I never played those. I was unable to play Generations and Unleashed. Unleashed is one of my top favorites, alongside with this game being one of my top favorites, along with Sonic Colors Ultimate and Generations, even if it's not like particularly my taste. But yeah, after that, Sonic gets fully corrupted with the cyber energy, and Tails, Knuckles, and Amy do this "my friends are my power" cliche. Like seriously, they just hold hands and Sonic's free. Seriously, that was stupid. That was so stupid. Sage agrees. Sage makes Eggman work with Sonic after he escapes cyberspace, and of course we get Eggman that doesn't want to. Like, if I was at his foot, I would be the same. I wouldn't want to alive with Sonic if I were Eggman. But I'm not saying I hate Sonic. It's just that if I was on Eggman's feet, I would understand what is really on his mind. And of course, once we die, we go and collect the Chaos Emeralds one more time. And I'm just asking, how did he lost the emeralds after the third Titan? Okay, so about the Titans, they are just these enormous robots that they're too strong for even base Sonic. So he had to turn super. And actually, about the cyber energy that Sonic got consumed with, I really enjoyed how he said with Amy that gave him some sort of power boost, and I always like that each time that he goes on each island, each Super Sonic is stronger than the last one. I actually find that to be really cool. That gave me Dragon Ball Z vibes. And yeah, I really enjoy that. I really enjoy that thing for myself. Anyway, Sonic and Sage managed to collect the emeralds. They fight the Supreme Titan, which is the one that sealed the main villain. Which, oh my God, is the voice that Sonic heard the first after escaping cyberspace for the first time. Oh my God. No, seriously, I knew for a second that that thing was the villain. Like, no, seriously, I knew it. Oh my God. And then after that, Sage takes control of the Titan because apparently the creature is getting his original form back or something. And Sage even said that even Super Sonic cannot take it on. So she takes control of the Titan and flies off to space, and then we have the end. No, like I mean, like it's not ending. No, like that's the name of the villain we been helping since the entire game. And let me just say, that is the worst boss fight in the Sonic history. Like, not even close. That's a Space Invader / Galaga game. Galaga, Centipede, or any type of game style. You don't control Sonic, you just control the Supreme Titan. You just shoot like light and dark balls and like that. Oh my God, it's just horrible in every way. That is a lame boss fight. The music at least was great, and at least the dialogues of the end was actually pretty cool and bone chilling, to be honest. But I cannot give it to the fact that that's the worst boss fight in the entire Sonic history. I mean, even Solaris was way better than that piece of trash. Okay, and that Sonic defeats the moon, is about to blow up. Sage sacrifices herself, tells Sonic to please take care of the dad, but Sonic just immediately forgets her. All the Sonic crew leave. Eggman is sad of the loss of his daughter robot, but then in the credit scenes he brings her back. Like, there was no point for the sacrifice. Anyway, I'd say the story was really great. while I do have complaints about the end and the fact that Ant-Man brings her back, like, first time I was hyped because I liked Sage a bit more than last time, but the more I kept playing the game, the more I say, yeah, that's a waste of potential for Sage. They did kind of similar thing with Shadow in Heroes, but I'm not complaining because Shadow was super popular back in Adventure 2. So yeah, I don't complain about that, but Sage just came into this game. She only popularity she got was just because she's a mysterious villain. The only thing we got interested was that we thought that Sonic was getting some new form with the cyber energy, instead of getting corrupted and just freezing. But yeah, that is the story of Sonic Frontiers. I think it's amazing. Ian Flynn did a really good job with it, but I sadly cannot give it to the finale because that is so horrible. Anyway, let's talk about the voice acting just to get that out of the way. I think the voice acting in this game is actually not that bad. I actually enjoyed other voice actings from Unleash and Colors. I enjoy the voice acting of those games, even if Sonic Colors is a weak narrative. And I say that I personally I don't know what to say. My god. Yeah, the voice acting is actually pretty good. When I heard Sonic for the first time, I said, yep, the game is bad. But after that, I got accustomed to the voice because I keep hearing, and yes, it is the original voice acting for Sonic, but I mean, yeah, it sounds very deep. It sounds very deep, and I don't particularly enjoy it a lot, but I got used to it, and I grow up to it. I don't hate it. And yeah, that is gonna be a bit for the voice acting. Now let's talk about the gameplay of Sonic Frontiers, which, let me just say, I have a few complaints about that one. I hope they fix something like that in the next game. Sonic Frontiers offers this open world, and I love it, but the fact that Sonic's controls are so bad in both open world and cyberspace. It's not that glitchy to say, but the game has this intention to limit you to always stay in the ground, or sometimes, or the fact that the boost doesn't make you like fly or something like that, like they did in Forces. At least that's a good thing I see in the controllers or Forces, even though the rest of the game is absolute trash. But this game does not do that. It even dropped bring back the drop dash from Sonic Mania, which I actually love that game. It's another one of my top favorite games. And I was not that happy with the drop dash because I used it a bit, but I don't use it. But I will never use it again. I find it completely useless. I'm so accustomed to Sonic Colors Ultimate's arsenal of movements and everything, and a drop dash was none of them. I am so used to the Mania drop dash because I play that game a lot. But with Sonic Frontiers, I focus mostly on boosting, jumping, stomping, parrying, which parrying is broken in this game, and attacking, which the combat skills are actually my favorite part of this game, which I have almost no complaints, except for the graphics. Why does Sonic float when he parries? Dude, like, no, seriously. When I am parrying on the sky, I can stop Sonic like that and he's defying gravity. Like, what? Oh my god, that is such a technical issue that they had to fix it. Luckily, the mods of Sonic Frontier, they already fixed that problem. But seriously, how did that get there? How did that get there? Come on. But yeah, then we have the cyberspace levels that I can finally get to talk about it. Those are the worst levels of Sonic I have ever seen in my life. Like, no kidding, I hate the cyber levels. Every time I always have to go and collect some things to open the cyberspace levels, I always say, oh please, please controllers, don't treat me this bad. And they treat me bad. The controllers on the cyberspace levels are like atrocious, dude. Like, what have they done? Couldn't you just keep Sonic's speed the same. Sonic doesn't even go fast. Like, you hit the boost, but he goes back to his normal speed. Like, that's so stupid. Homing attacking, fine, and everything. Stomping, like everything is so bad. The movements are even so slippery, dude. There's an instances in this game, Sanctuary levels, in the second world, I died so many times at World 2, Level 2, and I died at because I couldn't control Sonic's movements. Even the boost was so bad in that game. The homing attack is fine, but that takes up so much of your time because that game asks you to complete the cyberspace in a short time. Like, wow. Okay, I had to pause for later just because I had to go eat, but I'll continue the video. But I'm not pausing right now. It's just later, in case I have to go eat something. But anyways, okay, and they just turn on the vacuum. Are you just kidding me? This is gonna be so bad. Now let me just move my mic close to me. Okay, so yeah, I think the cyberspace are bad. Like they're unbelievably bad, and I hope I don't have to do them again after I finish the game, because seriously, I don't love them at all. Okay, back to the positivity. I think another thing that this game does really well is the graphics of the world. Everything in this game looks amazing. Even Sonic's design and everything. Like, look at this Sonic, like the one we have right now, looking at Knuckles with a arrogant face. I really love that from Knuckles and excuse me. I really enjoyed it. I really enjoy that from Knuckles and Sonic acting like real rivals like that. They just like hit the face each other like every time with their mouths. Like, seriously, it's so funny. Another thing I think I find a bit bad but also good at the same time is the side missions. Some of them are like rescuing the Cocos, which in the story are the ancient spirits, like something like that. I don't know. And some others is just to cut the grass, which I had to do that like 3 times because I didn't know what to do. I always thought I had to hit the grass box that they were right there. I press X because I'm playing on the Nintendo Switch, and I was doing nothing. I couldn't do anything. And considering mostly that we had those stupid bots hitting me, oh my god, dude! When I tell you, I got angry at that one. I got super happy I didn't have to do that crap again. I did not have to do that crap again. Oh my god. Sorry, this is gonna become a long video with me talking and not showing the gameplay, but I promise you one day I will show you all me playing Frontiers for the first time. But right now I'm just talking about it. Now let's pause for a moment just to check the DLCs that are coming soon. Okay, these are the DLCs that are coming soon. The first update, which is I think coming possibly for this week or something. Not this week, not this month. My bad. Think this month or maybe another time. Then we have the second update, which actually I'm more excited for that, and the third update, which you can see. I'll talk about it. So the first update offers the jukebox, which is where you can hear the songs and everything. I actually love the OST of Undefeated, which is from the first Titan. Dude, I love those. And I can't wait to hear it completely in the game. I can hear it on my phone anytime. Yeah, but I really want my family to hear that song because it's actually really a banger. More than Friday Night Funkin', which I haven't done I haven't talked about a mod yet. I am planning on doing the FNF random mods part 2, with, because I have some mods I actually want to showcase. I'm not doing a particular one that is 11 minutes, which I find that to be the longest. Then we have photo mode, which I actually like that little detail where you can take photos from certain locations with Sonic and everything. But my question is how that's gonna work. You're just gonna be running, taking a picture, and you just want. How does that work? Like seriously, like the picture to promote that is Sonic like saying a hi. That can they actually do that? Because if that's the case, I hope they have it like a post system where Sonic can do a different kind of pose, maybe some of them referencing Smash, and yeah. Then we had the new challenge modes, which I think those are just revisiting levels and trying to beat some characters, trying to beat some levels, and of course the Titans because we see Super Sonic in the picture. I hope I get to fight the Giganto because that was my favorite boss fight. The second boss fight, which I have done it, was mega easy. Like I don't understand how I beat that so easily. Okay. So that's gonna be it for the update number 1. Number 2, we have Sonic's birthday, which I take to believe that this is gonna be taking place in Sonic's birthday. Yeah, that's cringe. Forget it. Open that. I don't know what's that update gonna be. Possibly they're gonna give us a new costume or anything. Which, by the way, I already did the sign up for the Sonic Frontiers. I'm getting the Sonic Adventure 1 shoes, which I like them. I like those shoes, but I don't like the game in particular. Open Zone Challenge, which I think is include a timer on some of the zones. Then we have the confirmation of a new Coco coming soon. I'm actually interested in that one because actually I don't know what kind of Coco they're gonna release. I think that's gonna be part for the third update, which let's talk about it. It's update 3, which you can see 4 characters: Knuckles, Amy, Tails, and of course Sage. And says the following: playable characters and new story. A lot of you Sonic fans have asked for it, and Sega is finally giving it to you. We are getting Tails, Knuckles, and Amy, possibly, and Sage as playable characters. Now, I don't know. I'm not sure about Sage. I think Sage is supposed to be a new story that she comes back, but she ends up being playable. Like, count me in. I like Sage as a character, and I really want to test out her abilities in a game like this one. I'm not sure how they're gonna handle Amy because in Sonic Adventure and 06 they handle her so poorly with her movements and everything. Knuckles, I mean. I'm not sure what I think of Knuckles. I just hope that he's as great. And Tails, I'm pretty sure that you're gonna give him the flying ability, and that's gonna be it. Okay, so that's gonna be for the updates for this entire Sonic Frontiers DLC. Just a moment. This is stupid. My stepfather just asked me just to go and take a walk outside. Right now it's 6:05. Right now, the time of this recording, and it's nighttime. Who in the right minds go out in the nighttime walking? Like I used to walk to school at 4 a.m. Like seriously, this is stupid. Okay, I'm off topic. Sorry. But yeah, I think these updates are amazing. I think for a game with updates, this is possibly the best I've seen. Offering a ton of things, but at a specific time. I don't think they have revealed when are these things coming out. But I am personally excited to see what they have. My think that the ones I actually want to test out is the jukebox, the new challenge mode, the new Coco, and of course the playable characters. Of course, a new story. I actually want to see what they offer for a new story. I hope Ian Flynn is the writer of that one. Seriously, like, I want him to be the one to do every single Sonic story. He's the only one that takes care and has a care for this series, unlike the ones from Forces. seriously, like seriously, who was the dummy who ride forces? Like that game was so bad. I paid like what, $30 for it, and it was not worth it. So it was bad. And yeah, that's gonna wrap up the video, I think, because this is a 30-minute video. Oh my god, I'm so sorry for this thing to be so long, but the review is worth it. The DLCs are worth it. Hope everybody has a great year. Be sure to hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a video. Also, check out my Instagram where I post my art. I recently posted one of the Dark Red, one of my old OC characters, and I started a Deviant art where you're gonna all watch me. Also, I will be posting Discord as well, so that you can all become members of it if you want, but you will have strict rules for it. So be sure to know what you're doing. If not, get out of here and have a life. Like, get a life, for those who are just like sick. Okay, that's gonna be it. Hit like and subscribe and notification, and I will see you all in the next one. And goodbye.